Speaking Korean with strangers, wrapped. I've spoken with hundreds of strangers in Korea this year to improve my Korean. And here are the top 3 things I've learned. Number 1, my conversations were limited more by my listening than my speaking. Before I went to Korea, I spent a lot of time speaking with tutors. I could understand them and I could respond to them. But when you visit the country, you realize no one speaks like a tutor. They speak faster with different accents and you often can't hear well because of the environment. And when I couldn't understand what they said, either I couldn't respond or I'd have to ask them, 죄송하지만 혹시 다시 말해주시겠어요? Which starts to get pretty annoying after a few times. I think we forget that the goal of learning a language is not to speak to people, it's to communicate with people. Communication involves speaking and listening. And I think listening is the more important part in a foreign language. Number 2, social anxiety goes away the more you talk with people. I was so scared to speak with strangers in Korea at first. I wanted to for weeks, but I kept telling myself, what if they say no? Or what if you don't know what to say? And the day I finally worked up the courage, all 3 strangers said no and walked away. Even though it didn't end well, I walked away feeling a little more confident. The next time I was still scared, but a little less scared. This kept happening until now I feel more comfortable speaking with strangers in Korea. Hi, Mom. Number 3, fluency is not about how many words you know, it's about how comfortable you are with them. I used to think that learning Korean meant learning a ton of Korean words. I was obsessed with writing down every new word I came across and then memorizing them using the Anki app. But then when speaking, I was so focused on finding the perfect word that it would just stall the conversation. Then one day a Korean friend told me, Adam, when you speak Korean, you sound like a book. You use really advanced words and you don't use the natural conversational flow. 나 책 같다고? Since then, I've stopped focusing on vocabulary and started focusing on sounding just like a normal Korean person. I now know fewer words than before, yet I feel more fluent than ever. So here's to a Merry Christmas and a lot more conversations with strangers in 2026.